everybody, welcome back to our fourth episode in our Subsistence series, Growing the Profile. So the plan for today, we want to craft ourselves a bed, a power storage unit, which I think is pretty similar to a battery and other games. And then there's also a thing called mass storage unit. So that's the plan for today. So yeah, busy running around and getting some resources to build what we need, and try to survive and stay away from those wolves that you see there in the background. Yeah, so we're getting better. We're definitely getting there. Yeah, and it's rain, this rain and the weather. In the game, I don't really like it because it's very difficult to determine when there's thunder to actually hear the animals growling at you. So you have to be very super careful when we run around when there's weather. But life goes on. Looking for logs, looking for those crates. Hopefully we'll have as much luck with the crates as we had in our previous episode. We really got a lot of crates then. So hopefully this will be the case today for us as well. And keep on coming back to these crab trees. Now there's another crate. Now these things we're gonna, later in the game, we're gonna have a pickaxe and we're gonna start harvesting those things, because some of the things later in the game require those. Now those are the raw materials, so there's a refinery also that we will have to craft in order for us to extract whatever minerals there are. I think there's copper, there's iron. I don't know if there's others. I can't remember, but we'll see as we go along. Yeah, running around. That's as usual, just getting our resources that we require for our build. I did, however, off camera, ran around a little bit and collecting some resources so that we don't need to run around in this episode so much to gather resources. I didn't collect everything, but I collected most of the resources that we need for what we plan to do. Yeah, and keeping an eye on those predators that's willing to kill us when we come too close to them. Now these metal also get used on some occasions. I don't know how often. That is obviously something as we go along and as we grow and as we get better and have more resources to craft more things, we will see where those things are more required. But early in the game, I know there's a few things early in the game that do require the metal. But yeah, that's not much yet. And there's some 2 crates here to the right. Just keeping an eye on that bear in the background. So if he comes too close, that we can back up. Just waiting for him to move on so that we can move in and collect the things in here. Now quite a number of nails again. I'm quite happy about that, because those nails are almost gold in the game. So yeah. Now yeah, now this is the crate that I was talking about, the crate that requires the key. That's got a lot of nice, very nice stuff in it. So I'm just running back to the base just to collect the key. I think it's still in the can you believe it? I forgot I put it in my inventory, especially for this occasion where I do find it, and then at least I have the key with me. Especially if we find this crate far away from the base. That's why I put it in my inventory now. Let's have a look what it gives us. Just look at that. Let's look at that. Now we can't die. Now we have to make sure that we have to put the stuff in our storage crate. We can't fool around now. So yeah, just let there's nothing coming and there's nothing around, and here's some fiber, so collecting the fiber quickly. And there's another crate. Let's collect this crate. Still nothing around, so it's still safe. But we cannot play around too much. Nah. Rather be safe than sorry. That's what the saying is. So yeah, let's put all those nice goodies away. We're almost running out of space. We'll have to probably at some point craft us another crate, because we are definitely running out of space here. And there's some nice goodies that we got from that crate. So I potentially have to start crafting some stuff so that we can just make some space in our crate, or we have to create another or craft another crate. So I'm just trying to figure out where we can put what, and what we potentially can lose if we die. At least for some of these things that we picked up, we already have in our crate, so we can just stack them up. Yeah, so but the things that we don't have, that's the things that that we would potentially, well, we definitely have to craft something so that we can make space in that storage crate of us. Now the cotton we can craft leather from. We can also craft the padded leather or padded gear, which we can use in winter. So it seems like we need a lot of feathers. So we probably will, going forward, looking a lot killing the chickens. so that we can start gathering enough feathers, because we really want to be ready when winter arrives. So yeah, I think we might already have the resources for the power storage. It looks like we have. We might just have to do the planks. Sorry, we might just have to do the planks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, and we also don't have enough power, so we'll just have to wait until the power generates to full, so that we can start crafting the power unit, the power storage unit. So just waiting for the storage unit, for those planks to craft. I think it's 7 of them, 7 of those that we need. Why? There's a so now at least we can put something else in there, where, because we had the bandage there that was all on its own. Yeah, so yeah, we picked up some nice goodies in that crate. Making those or crafting those keys are relatively expensive. They're not cheap to craft. But we'll definitely have to craft one again and carry on our body should we come across a crate like that again. So later I will, in the next episode, I don't think we saw the map in any of these episodes yet, so maybe in the next episode I will open the map and then we can see that we didn't explore a lot of the map yet, so we will, the better we get and the better the profile gets, we will explore the map more. The aim is to potentially explore the whole map and open up the whole map, so that we know where everything is. Yeah, that's the first of our objectives. Crafting the power storage unit. We're just waiting on that, and now we're going to place the power storage unit somewhere in the base, and I think the best place maybe is there right next to the stove, because that's where we have enough space for it. Yeah, objective 1, tick. We achieved that without dying. That's good. That's good. So let's put the light on, and now we can start storing some power. And we still have a full storage crate. We definitely have to bolt another one rather sooner than later. We can potentially craft some fishing tackles and bait, because we've got 7 worms there, so that'll give us another open space, getting rid of the worms. Yeah, and we caught the fish. Now, as I said, you get Yes, as I said, you get different sizes of fish. You get the small ones, and then you also get the bigger ones. Small ones you can either eat them, cook and eat them, or you can just extract oil from it. Yeah, and the bigger ones, depending on the size, some of them will give you 2 fillets and I believe 2 oils, and then you'll get even bigger ones that give you 4 fillets and I believe 3 or 4 oils. Yeah, so hopefully this one would be a nice big one, because it's not only giving us oil, and it's also giving us some nice fillets, which means it's better, and it gives us more satisfaction, or that will be more satisfying, and more, our protein will be higher. So yeah, it's almost like 2 birds with 1 stone type of thing. So yeah, just waiting for our fish to bite, and that we can reel it in and see what we have. And it seems like it's getting morning, it's getting lighter. Yeah, as I said in previous episodes already, yeah, there we have a bite, and we've got the fish on the hook. So now just reel the little baby in so that we can see what we have. Hopefully it's a nice one. I think it's a nice one. I don't think it's a small one. What's that bear doing? Stay there. So let's just see what we caught. That's yeah, it's one that we can fillet. Yeah, nice. And it gave us 2 fillets, so there's already a bigger one that we normally got. So yeah, that will certainly help with our protein. Getting our protein up. So waiting for the fish to cook. So our next thing that we need to build would be either the bed or the mass storage unit. So yeah, we will have to potentially run around and just gather for the mass storage unit, so that we can build that or craft that and place that down. Yeah, that's our plan for the day. So fish cooked, ate, and it definitely pushed up our protein quite a bit, from red to about 3/4 full, which is great. And now we can carry on with what we are planning to do. So just drinking that. These bottles you pick up, I believe, in crates. I also think when you have the berries and you have those bottles, that you can right click on the berries and put that into the bottle. That's something that we will most certainly also play with in later episodes. So yeah, so we only now need, see, we don't even have space for the oil, and we don't have space for those bullets. We'll have to, so we can potentially lose those sticks, because we can always craft them again. They're not that difficult to get. We can maybe eat the carrots, and then we can put the oil in there. Yeah, let's just have that. Put the oil away, and there we go. Everything that we got from the from that black crate is now safe. So checking on our plants, it needs some fertilizer. See how much we have. Yeah, we've got a bit. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. But yeah. Now, I believe if you don't put fertilizer in for them, the growth, they don't grow that fast. It actually takes them longer to actually grow until you can use them. Yes, so yep, running around looking for those crates, and just the old grunt work. And there's a crate to the left. There's a bear lurking around, so we still have to be careful collecting this crate. Just keep an eye on the bear, so that we will hear it growl. But yeah, that's all good. He didn't bother. So as I was saying, the next objective for us was probably be either the bed, but now looking at that, if we do the bed, we do not have any place to put the bed down currently as the base stand. So potentially and crafting the bed or the mass storage unit requires the same amount of power. And as I was saying, that should we craft the bed, then we don't have space. So we will have to extend the base, and so we made ourselves 2 platforms or 2 foundations. So now at least we do have space to place a bed down, though the bed might be or will be sitting outside and the rain, so when it rains it will rain wet. Not that we would know, because yeah, just logic, right? So when we do craft the bed, it'll give us some space in our storage crate also. But that's definitely something that we will do, maybe one of the first things that we will do in our next episode, and that's to craft ourselves another storage crate. And we will potentially also just start finishing off the base and putting some walls, maybe changing the current layout a little bit. Yeah, we'll just see in the next episode, but definitely the first thing what we would do is to actually craft that second storage crate for us. Now, as I was saying, we need to start hunting these chickens, because we definitely need a lot of feathers if we want to be prepared for winter, to make the padded clothes, so that we can go outside in winter or not die. I hear a bear growling, and I'm standing here, and there we go. Oh my word, we need to run, Forrest, run. otherwise we will die. There's another bear on the right, so we can't run straight to the base. We still have to run almost around him. He's going to chase us also. We have to run for our lives. Hopefully we'll make it. My health is very low here, and I do not have any bandages on me. That's in the crate. So first things, grab those bandages, put it in the bar, and use one so that, shoo, we made it. That was too close for comfort. We nearly died. Right, so we recovered. Now, look at that bear in the background. I want these crabs in the tree, but I don't think that's going to be worth doing because yep, the bear is coming this way, and yeah, he's growling. We need to again run away. This chicken is very lucky that we have to run. So yeah, have to run away. The bear is still behind us. There's a crate. You'll have to come back for this crate. As soon as the bear made his way back to where he came from, we just run so that yeah, he don't attack us. Yep. Yeah, you can see there he's between those two rocks, and he's making his way back. And yeah, so we went back. We collected that crate that we ran past when that bear was chasing us. So now, yeah, we've got the materials that we require for the bed. And we crafting our bed. This is our second objective done, crafting our bed. And we're going to place the bed down. We actually did a little bit more so far anyway, and that was to actually put down 2 more foundations, so extending the base, which we were actually forced to do, because otherwise we would not have had space to place the bed down. Now, in order to turn the bed, you press the 4 or the 6 key on the numbers pad. So the 4 key or the 6 key, that will rotate the object that you want to place. So, bed placed, and we've got 1 spawn. So if we do die somewhere, we can spawn here by the bed on the base, and that's the reason why we put the bed down. So the next thing that we need to do would only be the mass storage unit, but I'm also looking at the small generator just to generate us enough power quickly so that we don't have to wait so long for power to regenerate, so that we can start crafting the mass storage unit. So we ran around a little bit and we collected some resources while we were waiting for the power to come up a little bit, so that the power regenerate, so that we can have enough to do the mass storage unit. But I still believe we might rather craft ourselves a small generator, because the power is still pretty low, and the generator only needs half the amount of power that the mass storage unit requires. So it will probably be better for us to wait it out and do some stuff, maybe some fishing or something, just to pass some time, so that we can so that the power generates enough so that we can build ourselves that small generator, and then we can use the generator to generate power quicker. Yeah, so as I said, we'll probably will do some fishing. We've got a fish on a hook. Hopefully this is also a nice big one. Yeah, the first 3 episodes trying to catch big fish, we kept on getting those small ones. At least in this episode we already got one where that gave us 2 fillets, so hopefully this is a nice big one. And oh yes baby, I think it's a nice big one. I believe this is a nice big one. Yes, just look at that baby. We caught a small one off camera, but then yeah, look at that baby. We caught a nice big one. Let's see if we fillet that. Now we might just on the small one not eat it and extract the oil. And look at that baby, 4 fillets and a couple of oils. Man, that's good. So yeah, you can still cook the small fish, and you can still, after you cooked it, extract the oil. And the one thing that we can look at, we can probably do that also in the next episode if we remember, is how much oil we get from those small fish, extracting it before we cook the fish, and how much oil we get from the fish after we cooked it. Because it looked like we might just get more when we cook the fish. So we'll just wait for the other fish, and our protein is very low, so just as well we got this fish now. So extracting oil gave us a few. We ate those 2. It almost filled up our protein. The next 2, when we eat that will most certainly fill up our protein and make it full. So yeah, we just need to wait for that to cook, and then potentially look where our power sits, so that we can potentially do the power generator. Now that's something that I'm considering doing, instead of having to wait so long for the power to regenerate to get up to 500, so that we can build the mass storage unit. Yeah, and there, yep, our protein is full. Yeah, again, just now is to fill up our water bottle. So what you do, you press tab to open your inventory, and then you click on the bottle, and then you press E on your keyboard. Don't press it twice, because if you press it twice, you're going to drink that water and then you're going to get poisoned. So make very sure that you only press E once, otherwise you're going to poison yourself. So yeah, back to the decision. Yeah, so we already have enough power now for the small generator. So I think we probably will go and craft the small generator. That'll give us, we will have the 500 power that we require for the mass storage unit, we'll have that a lot quicker. So yes, another nice addition to our plan that was not planned. Yeah, we will just have to do that just to help us along and get to what we need. So we just need to wait for those 2 planks to craft, and then after that we can craft our storage, our small power generator, and then we can place that baby down, we can fire it up, and yeah, we still have to wait, but at least we don't have to wait that long for the power to get up to what we require for the mass storage unit. Yeah, you can see 500 that we need, and 75 mass. Right, small generator crafted. Now place the baby down, and as I said, press 4 on your keyboard on the numpad just to rotate the thing that you have in your hand, and we place it down, fill it up. It needs the small oils that you can craft from the medical herbs, or that you get from some crates that you pick up in the wild. Now all these we picked up in crates. Now that 13 didn't even fill up the generator, so this generator uses a lot of oil, but later on in the game we will potentially look at we'll definitely put up some solar panels and some windmills. I like to do them both, reason being that during the night your solar panels, they don't generate any power because there's no sunlight, and then also when it rains and it's cloudy, then there's also no sunlight, so they don't generate that much power. Whereas with the wind turbines, if there's a little breeze, they will always generate some kind of power. So for that reason, I would like to have both of them. We'll probably have to put up quite a few of them, just to, especially when our base grow. We've got some fridges going and all other things. I believe, as I said, there's a refinery also. That's the one just on top of the power storage unit, and all those things requires power. So we can't do much without power. So yeah, we reached the power almost, well, or we already reached the power. Now what's interesting to see is, well, before we had the generator, we could only, the maximum power that we ever had was 500. With the power storage unit and the generator, it actually runs over 500. So whatever you have over 500 will go into the power storage unit. Now the power storage unit, I believe, has a capacity to store either 1,000 power or 500. It possibly is 500. So let's go for this little bunny. Yeah, just for some meat and some leather. Yeah, the cotton plants we can craft leather out of the cotton. So yeah, and those cotton seeds we also collect from the crates. So some of the crates it's actually what's giving us some cotton seeds. Now yeah, as the bunny gives us leather, and yeah, we will see. I think sometimes the wolves also, I'm not sure, that's something that we can potentially have a look at and see. Maybe if some of you know, yeah, you can let me know or in the comments below, and tell us if we're right or wrong. So yep, there we go. That would be the final thing for us in this episode that we're building. The mass storage, we're going to craft that. We're going to place that down. And yeah, we basically overachieved to what we wanted to achieve. We built extra floor for the base in order for us to put the bed down, so we extended the base a little bit. We also decided to put in a small generator, power generator, to help us to generate power quickly or more quickly. So yeah, we definitely did more that we bargained for. So as I said, in the next episode, maybe the first thing that we will look at, or probably should look at, is to craft ourselves a second storage crate, and then most probably just staying around the base a little bit and figure out how we are going to extend the base. Right, now let's put this baby down. Mission accomplished. Well done, everybody. We nearly died once. We managed to get back into base and heal ourselves, put some bandage on, and we survived that attack. So there's not much more for us to do. Guys, thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe and help this channel grow. Not only the channel, but let us grow this profile together and see where we can get with this profile. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.